YouTubies, what is going on? As you guys know, I have made it a personal mission to help as many people as I possibly can. So we got a premiere coming out here in a couple minutes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Press with Rancor on the phone, and we're going to talk about this because this video that you're going to see right here is there's no audio, and what happened was Press was pressed and he accidentally pushed something that turned off his audio. I think he was trying to use a new audio recording device. So that's what he was trying. Good to see everybody. So this video is going to come out. Let me make sure my screen is turned up. You guys can see this video. It is on my it's on my YouTube page. Good to see everybody. Nice to see everybody. How is everybody doing today? So this is going to be on my YouTube page. You guys can all see it. Turn the volume up on this. If you guys want to watch it with me, you can. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Press with Rancor a call here in 1 second. B Blanco, sorry man. Listen, you can't have my icon on my page, brother. You know what I mean? You're welcome to come and join the conversation, but you know, you can't have my icon on my page because people are going to get confused as to who's who. So more than welcome to come back once you change that icon. So let's talk about this a little bit. So this is the video coming out here. It's on my YouTube page. This is a live premiere. I am just going to be showing this here because I'm going to be calling Press with Rancor. What I'm going to do is going to give Press. Okay. So now, oh, sorry about that. The reason why I can turn this all the way down is because there's no audio on this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Press with Rancor a call as soon as we watch this video. Good to see you, Delete LOLZ. Nice to see you, buddy. Glad you came by. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. But just can't have my icon on my chat, brother. Yeah, we don't promote other channels here. So this is coming out. I'm going to show you guys this, and then I'm going to give Press with Rancor a call. I wanted to have this out before I called him. Good to see you. Ban torture cuffs. I'm totally down with that. So this is coming out. There's no sound on this, guys. There's no sound on this video. You're not going to see any sound. You're not going to hear any sound because Press with Rancor. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Just real quick, hit that like button. If you would, please, everybody hit the like button just real fast. Take your finger and just hit the like button if you would. I'm going to turn the comments off for a second so I won't be able to see you guys. And here's the video coming out right now. So this is Press with Rancor. Let me see if I can get it better so you guys don't get such a reflection. This is on my YouTube page, so you guys can find this on my YouTube page. You don't have to, you don't have to just see it here. This is actually premiering right now. So there that is. This is premiering right this minute on my YouTube page. You guys can see it. And Press was out auditing cops. He was out filming cops, and he walked up on them, and then his hand's shaking a little bit because he's got cops, breathing down his neck. And so he's just trying to film a traffic stop. But I'm going to get Press with Rancor on the phone here in a second, and we're going to roll over, exactly what happened here and what he was doing. So he's recording cops, and this is a fairly short video. It's not real long. So I want you guys to so now he's only filming cops. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's doing a First Amendment protected activity. So he's not doing anything illegal. And I don't know what the cop is saying to him, but that's why I'm going to call him on the phone here in a minute. Press with Rancor is his channel. You can see that. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to his channel. He needs as many subscribers as he can get. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Pretty pleased with cherries and sugar on top. So this is a fairly short video. This is the premiere of the video I put on my page. And he's recording a stop, and the cops are giving him a hard time for recording the stop. The reason why his hand's shaking is because your adrenaline is spiked when you're dealing with pigs in person. It's extraordinarily difficult to deal with pigs in person. It just is. They're not an easy group of people. And if you haven't done it 1,000 times, then you're going to get nervous no matter what. I've done it 1,000 times. My hand still shakes. So everybody hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. If you would, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Just take a second. There's no audio on this track, just so you guys know. This is premiering right now on my channel. Some of you guys may be watching it over there. I don't know. I haven't checked. But this is Press with Rancor, and he's doing a First Amendment audit. He's filming. Now, I believe the cop is telling him to go stand over there or whatever, but I'm going to get him on the phone as soon as this is over, and we're going to watch this again, and I'm going to have Press explain to me exactly what we're seeing. So he's just filming cops. He hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't broken any law. The cop's telling him, oh, go stand over there, or go be over there, or something like that. But Press with Rancor doesn't have to go stand over there. He has every right to stand there. He can film that cop from that side of that road anytime he wants. So we're trying to find him representation up in Michigan, because as you can see, he's only filming cops, and this cop is telling him to go over there. And he said, so you see him back up? He just backed up 3 feet. You guys see that right there? Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Take a second and hit the like button. Now he's back. Now look how far he's backed up. Now he's backed up 10 feet. Now he's all the way over on the other side of the car, where I stand all the time when I audit cops. Now he's telling him stand over there. He's ordering him around. He's giving him unlawful orders. He is not the boss of him. He does not have to do what he says. He's trying to bully him. He's trying to make sure that he can't record him. That's what he's doing. He's trying to make sure that he can't see what the cop is doing. Everybody hit the like button, please. If you would, if you just got here, welcome to this. I'm showing Press with Rancor's video. He sent this over to me. He was arrested for filming cops in Michigan. So I'm trying to find him some representation. I did put his Cash App in the description of the video. So if you guys want to donate some money to him, that's fine. It'd be great. I'm sure he could use it. Everybody hit the like button. His hand's shaking real bad because the cop is threatening him, threatening to arrest him. The cop is, I believe that's what's going on. So I'm going to call Press with Rancor here in a minute. The reason why he's nervous is because he's about to get arrested. They're going to arrest this man. They're going to put him in a dungeon for running a camera on the side of the road. Think about that for a minute. They're going to arrest this man and put him in a dungeon for running his camera on the side of the road. I mean, look, that's crazy. The government doesn't want you to film them. And if you do, they'll arrest you. This is what we're here for. This is a First Amendment auditor. This guy's out there auditing. You know, I talked to him and he told me, I said, well, how come I never see your face on any of your videos? And he said, it's not about me. It's about filming the cops and holding them accountable. So Press with Rancor, his hand's shaking pretty bad right here, but that's because the cops are telling him that they're going to arrest him. So the cop goes back to do his stop, but he just can't stop focusing on the guy with the camera. See right there, he should just be doing his, oh, and then he comes up and grabs him. He comes up and grabs him. That's crazy. He's grabbing the man for filming. That's nuts. That is just nuts. That is crazy. And now 2 cops, 3 cops are all around him. There's 3 cops all around him. Wow, now he's going to jail. Bam. Okay. So that's what we're looking at. Now I'm going to give him a call real quick because I want you guys to hear from him directly. I want to see exactly what I want you guys to hear directly from the man exactly what happened. I can show my chat a little bit. Sorry about that. All the comments were off. There you are.
Hello.
Hey, Press with Rancor. How are you, brother? I got a couple hundred people here in this room right now. I think it's 157 or 160 or something like that. So you have the floor, my friend. How you doing? Press?
I can't hear you now.
Okay. Oh. Press, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So we watched the video just now. I watched it on the premiere, and good to see everybody. And so can you tell me, give me a little narration exactly what's happening, what we're seeing here?
Yes, if you give me a second, I can pull it up muted on my computer, or so I can better describe what's going on.
So if you guys want to pull up the video, when you push play, press, I want to tell the crowd at the same time that they can push play. And is the sound okay, you guys? Can you guys hear everything all right? Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Pretty pleased with cherries and sugar on top. Hit the like button. I'm not going to stop. Are you still there, Press?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm getting in the studio right now.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't plan on. I've been, just so you guys know, while he gets set up, I've been trying to get a hold of Christy Roan before she has her baby, so we can do a live and she could put up her Amazon baby list, and we can get some of the baby some clothes and toys and books and formula and stuff like that. So I've been trying to get a hold of Christy. I had no plans to go live for a while, but when Press reached out to me and said that he'd been arrested for no reason, just for filming, you know, that's what we're here for. We're supposed to help each other on this earth, even though we have seen the ugly side of humanity on YouTube and on social media. That doesn't mean, and I'm the first one to admit I got wrapped up in it and I was fighting and doing all this stuff, but the truth is that we got to go back to mission and stay on that mission. And our mission is to help other people, to help people. That's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to help other human beings. You know, it's easy to make fun of other people, to talk trash and cut them down and say things, but the truth is that you're supposed to help other people. You're supposed to. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but even the way that I speak to police, unless they're mean to me, I'm pretty nice to them, because we do have to get a couple agencies to work with us to be those pilot programs to ban the torture cuffs. So, you know, we can wait until I'm governor of a state, and I've got some decisions in my head that I've already made, but we could probably get at least 1 or 2 police agencies to join us in getting rid of the torture cuffs. I woke up, I didn't do my hair, guys. I didn't do anything. I've been editing Rancor's video this morning and downloading and transferring. We did quite a bit of stuff today, as I'm also trying to set up for the next thing, which I'm teaching, which is going to be it's called Constitutional Law Scholar, and you guys will be able to watch it. It's coming up. Eric, good to see you, brother. Okay, Press, are you set up and ready to go?
I am.
Okay, so if you guys would please, if you have a computer in front of you, yeah, it's right there. Press with Rancor, his Cash App is in there. When did this happen, Press?
I believe the 28th.
The 28th.
Monday, the 28th.
And how long were you in the dungeon for?
53. Roughly. Yes.
Roughly what? Roughly what?
17 or 18 hours.
So, and how much did it cost you money to get out, or did they release you on your own recognizance?
Yes. It was a $15,000 bond, and I paid 10%.
So you had to pay $1,500 to get out of jail. So I put his Cash App in the description, guys. He had to put $1,500 out because he was out auditing cops and filming them, which we should all do. You know,
I'm not on bond, by the way.
What?
Not allowed to film or interact with cops until my court dates are done.
Try to talk a little bit louder if you can, because I don't have the best setup here just yet. There you go. See if you can hear it a little better now. Try it again, Press.
I said I'm out on bond.
Okay, you're out on bond.
And I'm not allowed to film or interact with the police.
And
until
the judge said that?
Court dates. Yes, that's one of the stipulations of bond.
I don't know how that's, you know, I don't see how that's constitutional. You have a First Amendment right to film police. So I don't know if a judge can strip away your rights because you've been charged with a crime. That's a punishment. So
it seems to hint at the reason for being unlawfully arrested.
Talk a little louder, Press, just a little bit so people can hear you.
So it seems to be, it seems to hint at why I was unlawfully arrested. It seems to be organized.
So they've unlawfully arrested you, and then the judge jumped in and said you can't film cops anymore. Sounds pretty suspect to me, brother.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're trying to get the guy who films the cops on the streets there in Michigan, get him off the streets so that you can't expose what these dirty pigs are doing all over the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so your court date is December 8th, is that correct?
Yes, my preliminary is the 8th, and then the 15th.
Okay, so you have a preliminary on the 8th, and then your trial starts on the 15th. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now what we got to do? What county are you in? Where do you need the representation?
Delta County.
Delta County, Michigan. Is that right?
Yes, in the Upper Peninsula.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming. So, in the Upper Peninsula in Delta County, Michigan, Press with Rancor needs an attorney. So, if any of you guys are around that area, look, you can make that phone call to your cousin, to your brother, to your wife's best friend from college. You can make that phone call because the video shows that he was doing a First Amendment protected activity, filming cops, and the cops got butthurt, and then the judge jumped along. I wish I could take up every single case that I get because, putting the paperwork together to file a federal civil rights lawsuit, you don't have to be an attorney to do that. But you can clearly see that Press's rights were stripped from him. I put his Cash App in the description. If you guys want to drop him $5, he just put out $1,500 to get out of the dungeon for protecting you and protecting me and standing up for our rights. And I will, look, it's not easy. It's not easy. It is not easy what I do. It is not easy what Press does. It is not easy if you're truly an activist for change. Because you go back to 1764 when Thomas Paine is going to write Common Sense, and 1/3 of the new America doesn't want to break away from England. So the founding fathers are fighting both the English army and they're fighting their own people inside of these United States, which eventually we would become. So Press with Rancor is out there doing the Lord's work. And he's got 30% of this population that doesn't like him and hates him. Now, Press, you're pretty quiet. I asked you about this the other day when we talked. How come you're so quiet, and why do I never see your face when you do your audits? I watched all your videos. So how come I never see you?
My goal is to give as honest, an honest, unbiased view of how police interact with citizens, and then of course with me filming.
Oh yeah, so go ahead.
I don't want to make the channel about myself. It's more about accountability.
So
I don't consider myself an auditor. If anything, I'd say I'm a civil rights activist and an independent journalist.
So when I talked with Press on the phone, and we've talked quite a few times over the last couple of days, he's going through some real bad PTSD. He has a legitimate fear that they're going to snatch away his freedom. He has a legitimate fear. But what he told me on the phone, if I could articulate it as best I can, is that he films and audits cops because he's not an auditor. He really wants to create a real world perspective of what the cops are doing on the scene without his image or his voice tainting what the public sees. Is that
any biased opinions for myself as well? Yes.
Rancor? Okay.
My personality comes out is when I am the subject of their investigation. Other than that, I try not to put myself in the interaction.
So, do I pronounce it Press with Rancor or Press with Rancor?
I believe the correct term is Rancor.
Okay, I apologize for saying that wrong.
It's not a surname.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the definition of Rancor.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was saying it correctly. So this gentleman was just taken to a dungeon where he had to pay $1,500 to get out. And, we need to find some sort of representation for him up there on the northern tip in Michigan on the peninsula. What was the name of that county again? It slipped my mind.
Delta County.
Delta County. Delta County. So we're looking for a Delta County attorney who wants to help out Press with Rancor, because he didn't do anything wrong. He was doing a First Amendment protected activity. So he needs help. You know, look, it's taken me years and years and years to learn constitutional law, and it sounds like what that judge did is unconstitutional. And I don't have a bar card in Michigan, and I can't help every single case where I sit down with my team and we help with the paperwork. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Right now, my team is stretched so thin, it's unbelievable. We have multiple cases going on, and we're helping multiple people behind the scenes. What you guys don't think about maybe is that we have 3 active federal civil rights lawsuits of people who were just assisting. And so my team is spread really, really thin. And when Rancor called me, sent me an email and told me, and he said, look, it's hard to ask for help. Man, I mean, I think it was what, 3 seconds later, and I called him, because it is so hard to reach out to people, especially when you're a leader and you're an alpha, and people love to want to see you have to come and ask for help. They love it. It's like they get off on watching an alpha male have to ask for help. You know who else needs help? I need help all the time. And a lot of people help me. So I want to help Rancor. I want to help him. I want you people here to reach out to your contacts up there in Michigan and in Delta County, Michigan, and see if we can get someone who will take his case pro bono. I mean, there's got to be some pro bono attorneys there in Delta County, Michigan, who you could reach out to. You guys have roots. A lot of people have roots. What I do with this activism is I try to tap into you. You're my goal, to get you to engage, to help other people. Let me tell you something. I've helped so many people in my life, and every time we are successful in getting that person the help, I feel so good. I feel so good about myself. So Press, you know, what is the, you know, on that video, which is on my YouTube channel right now, can you give us a little bit of background? What's going on in the video? So first of all, tell us why the sound went out.
So I recently purchased a external microphone to try and improve the sound quality, and I was trying to set that up the last time I used my camera, and it was not compatible with my phone, so I had to mute the video audio and then use an external audio recorder for the microphone. So after figuring that out, I decided I wasn't going to use it, but I forgot to unmute.
Oh, bummer.
This was the next video. I was on my way home from work.
Okay.
I seen him stop, and I pulled over, as I always do.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the same. Well, if you see a cop pulling someone over, you've got to pull over and film. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, it could be a matter of life or death for them.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Change the outcome.
Yes.
I've only filmed one ticket ever being handed out, and it's because it was already written and in his hand by the time I stopped and got out. Most cops don't want to look like the person they are on film. No.
What kind of person are they?
Well, the kind that goes out and robs from the public to secure their own paycheck and fund the government. I mean,
yeah,
doesn't seem a very, very good person.
It doesn't seem like a very good person. So the cop comes up to you initially. So you pulled ahead of the stop, and someone will drop the video link in the comments if you would, please, so everybody can watch the video. I put it up. And so the cop, I see you walk over and you're filming, and then the cop comes over and says something to you. What is he saying?
Well, from the time I get out of my truck, when I'm getting to the back of my truck, I can hear yelling, and I cannot make it out. And then a couple steps further, I said, "Hold on, I can't hear hear what you're saying."
Speak up a little bit, Rancor. Speak up a little bit.
I could hear yelling from the time I got to the back of my truck. Somebody was yelling at me. But when you're walking in the headlights, you have to get past the glare of the beam before you can see them.
Yeah.
But I couldn't hear what he was saying. I could just hear yelling. I have an ear infection right now. It's clearing up, but you know, that was all going on, affecting my hearing. I don't have good hearing anyways. I have tinnitus, constant ringing.
Tinnitus, is that what that's called? It's called tinnitus?
Yes.
Okay.
Where it's a constant ringing in your ears. It can be different pitches, but yeah.
Okay. So you legitimately can't hear sometimes, is that correct?
Yeah, speech in particular is always hard to pick up.
Okay.
You know, music sounds and stuff like that are easier, but people's voices, for whatever reason, you know, it's hard to make out the words. It just sounds like garble.
So do you know what he was saying to you, though? I saw him pointing. Was he telling you to get away?
I told him, hold on, I can't understand you. And then when I got closer, I asked him what he was saying. He said he was, he said that you can film, but that's far enough. You need to go back to your truck. That's what he said to me first thing when I got up to him.
You can film, but that's far enough. You need to go back to your truck. How can you film from your truck?
And in my opinion, that's prior restraint right there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Where to film from.
So let me explain to people a little bit. Let me explain to people a little bit what prior restraint is. Prior restraint is when the government tries to limit your rights, whether that be a First Amendment right, a Fourth Amendment right. Prior restraint, just to be clear, because you've heard these people saying just ridiculously stupid things. Prior restraint is when the government tries to limit your rights. An individual who's suing you for slander is not prior restraint. That's people who say things like that don't really understand what prior restraint is. So what Rancor just said is that it's prior restraint if they tell him to go over there and film and he cannot see what's happening in the interaction between the cop and the citizen. That is prior restraint. Go ahead. Sorry, Rancor.
No, I said that's correct. Or if you cannot hear, you know, if I'm at a distance where I cannot tell, if I'm picking up the audio, I need to move closer.
Yes, yes. So he said to step back, and I pointed out when we watched it, and you actually stepped back 3 or 4 feet. Is that right?
I don't believe initially. Initially, I stayed there. He told the passenger, hold on, and then turned back, pointed his palm at me and said, stay there, like a dog. And then him and his partner began walking to the back of the vehicle to discuss, you know, whatever, me being there.
To discuss the guy with the camera?
Tickets, maybe, who knows? I don't know. They were both going to either side of the vehicle to get in. So at that time, I walked forward to about the middle of the vehicle that was pulled over, but closer to the mow line than the road, you know? The mow line being the edge of the road.
Yeah, I saw you walk over toward the driver's side door towards the road, and then the cop came back up to you, and what did he say?
He seen that I moved, so he came back up to me. He said, now you were interfering in my traffic stop. You need to go back to your vehicle and film from there.
What? You're interfering with my traffic stop because you're filming me? Is that the logic that this guy used?
Basically. I asked him, how am I interfering? He repeated several times. We both repeated the same phrases. He said, you're interfering. Go back to your vehicle and film from there. I said, how am I interfering? Then he changed it to, I'm giving you a lawful order. You need to step back over there. I said, what law? He just repeated, I'm giving you a lawful order. Wouldn't say what law. Then he upped it to, if you don't go back to your vehicle, I'm going to arrest you.
What?
And at the time I said, all right, under threat of arrest, I'll back up.
If you don't go back to your vehicle.
Information for a complaint after the stop, you know, fine, I'll, you know, back up. But as I back up, you see me walk over to the road on the asphalt, just by the white line, to film from there. That's not good enough. You know, he says, no. And then he's telling me, you need to go back to your truck. So I walked back to, you know, just moved over, same distance, or away from the front of the vehicle, just back to the grass, and in front of him. And he says, if you take one more step, I'm going to arrest you, as he turns and walks back to the vehicle window. And you see me step to the side to readjust. If you pay attention, the headlights are just in frame, and when I readjust, they're just out of frame, so that I can get a better view. And then he watching me out of his peripheral, or I think maybe the passenger said he took a step. It seemed like she pointed, but he turns around and says, all right, you're under arrest, as he's taking me by the arm.
There was 3 cops around you, right? Was there 3 cops?
No, there was 2.
Okay, I thought there was 3.
Goes behind my back. You're seeing the first officer again.
Right.
Yeah.
So now the more you spoke, the more angry I got. I saw a few comments roll by, so I wanted to dispel some myths that people think. There is no feet limit of how far away you have to be to film cops. It has not been determined.
They have no authority to tell me where to stand and how to film or any of that.
Rancor has it exactly correct. Unless you are being lawfully detained for probable cause, you don't have any lawful orders over me, copper. So Rancor was doing everything he wanted to do. Everything he wanted to do was legal. And this cop arrested him because he didn't want to be filmed. And then the judge gave him some bond stipulation that he can't film cops, which is unconstitutional. So I put his cash out.
In the presence of any police interactions.
You can't be in the presence of any police interactions. So now essentially what he's trying to do is strip away your liberty, strip away your rights, strip away your right to be able to film cops. I mean, that's what that judge did, isn't it?
Exactly what they did.
Right.
And it's also a source of revenue. Since I'm an independent journalist and I post my videos.
Right. It's a source of revenue for you, so they're stopping you from making your living doing your audit work. So just let me correct that. Someone just said there's an 8-foot rule in Arizona. There was a bill passed through the Arizona Assembly. I believe it was 2319. It was struck down by a federal judge as unconstitutional. So we're trying to find an attorney for Rancor up there in the Delta County, Michigan. It's on the northern tip of the peninsula. And so what I want you guys to do is reach out to your friends and family. Someone has an attorney there that if you watch the video, it's plain as day that his rights were violated. And I want to help this gentleman as much as I can because I watched a bunch of his videos. He doesn't even put his face on camera, doesn't put his voice on camera. He just films the cop and then walks away real quiet, never says anything. Doesn't want to. That's the goal. He has in a few videos he had to speak up a few times, but for the most part in his videos,
when they address me, it's
right.
Even then, sometimes I remain mute if I can.
Green Mark. It's the video I'm speaking of right now was on my last premiere.
Green Mark is a troll. I'm pretty sure.
Green Mark is a troll.
From my channel, yes.
Well, I give everybody an opportunity. I know that. I do know. I know who Green Mark is. I give everybody an opportunity. As you get to know me and you get to see my videos and the work that I do, pretty soon you start to say, man, he really hasn't done anything wrong to anybody. So
he just likes to argue, but I leave that up to
I just give everybody a chance. I give everybody a chance to participate, even if they said horrible things to me and were cruel to me, even cruel to some of my family and friends. I still want to give them a chance to see the light and change. So now, Press, you have your preliminary coming up on December 8th, right?
Yes.
And has there been any communication between you and the district attorney's office? Has anybody called over there? Have you filed a public information request for the body cam footage? Which police department is that?
No. It's the Michigan State Police Post in Gladstone, Michigan.
Okay.
The same one that I visited in 2 of my videos.
Okay, then I'm going to write you a public information request and I'm going to send it over to you. I'm going to put it in your name and then I need you to serve that public information request on that police department because I want the body cam footage. I want to hear what was being said. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll write your public information request for you.
Arrested while doing
Okay.
If they violate my bond on that, I don't know.
You know, listen, I'll tell you, once something is done unconstitutional, they don't have the right to, you got to press the, so it sounds like Rancor is going to go to jail here, but he has a right to serve his public information request. He has a right to film it. I don't give a damn what that judge said. He's wrong. He's wrong. And as you can see in this country, the judges are out of control. The judges are completely out of control. So unchecked. There's no checking on the judge's power because of the 1951 case of Tenney versus Brandoff. That's what gave judges immunity. And then you get your police immunity in the 67 case of Pearson versus Ray. So now I put his Cash App in the description. If you guys want to drop him $5, he just put out $1,500. Hit the like button and then open up your Cash App and send $5 over to Press. Send $20. Send $100. Send how much money you can. Just send him a little bit of cash. And then I want everybody here to tap their resources. Think about who you know up there in Delta, Michigan, Delta County, Michigan. See if you can find somebody who's a lawyer up there that can represent him. It sounds like this story is to be continued. Is that correct, Press?
Definitely.
Because we're going to, go ahead.
It's just beginning.
Because I'm going to write your public information request as soon as I get back to my desk. And then I'm going to send you over that public information request. Do you have a PayPal? You got a PayPal?
I do.
What's your PayPal?
I believe it's PayPal me at Press with Rancor.
Okay, so it's Press with Rancor is his PayPal.
Yeah.
It's so true, Sweet Pea. We're living in despotism, and it's absolutely disgusting. So now he's got to go serve a public information request to the same pig shack that arrested him. And now he's not supposed to have any coverage. He's not supposed to have, because as you guys know, the only thing that makes me powerful is this camera and you, a group of people backing me up. So now he's supposed to go to the same filthy pig shack that arrested. So he's supposed to go there without any coverage for himself. So if they decide to violate his rights, hurt him, cuff him in torture cuffs, strip search him. By the way, did you have to get strip searched when you went to the dungeon?
No.
So there was no turnaround, squat, cough?
I would have had more charges.
Exactly. I will not be strip searched again. End of story. I won't do it. All you dirty pigs out there think you're going to arrest me and put me to the dungeon? Go ahead. Let's show the public that your policy trumps my divine morality. I have divine morality. I was born with it. I'm a child of God. And so you went into the dungeon and so they didn't try to strip search you. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Did you have to stand in front of a machine that would do a body scan over you?
No, just a pat down.
There's a good one. Bronco Nation Family just said, can you bring someone with you to film so that you're not doing the filming?
That seems like a workaround, but...
Well, it seems like a workaround that keeps you out of jail.
Yeah, there's no one that I would want to put at risk in that way.
I see.
Wouldn't be comfortable asking.
Right. I understand. I do understand. I really understand.
Every time you point a camera at them, you're putting your life in danger.
That's right. I try to explain this to people that, you know, I hope you guys enjoy the audits because it only takes one bad pig. And then I was an activist. I had some great ideas. Every time I get out of the car and I put my camera up and I film cops just like Press with Rancor, we're putting our lives in danger. I mean, it takes one cop to think, oh, his camera's a gun, and they shoot you in the head and you're dead. Every single auditor and activist in the country puts their life at risk every time they pull their camera out and they film these filthy pigs. And so you got the cops' names? You have their first and last names?
I don't. They only gave me last names, and I only know how to spell one. The other one is a French name, and I believe it is Lemonche, but I am not sure.
Okay.
I mean, the arresting officer is Tardif. Tardif.
Tardif. I'm going to need that information anyway.
I believe he is the one in one of my previous videos who started with the same
Oh, you filmed him before?
I believe so, and I believe that's why he
Really?
escalated this time.
You filmed him before?
I believe so. Yes, I'm not that good with faces, and I've been meaning to look back at the film.
I need you to go back. I need you to go back and look at your film. I need you to find out if that's that cop, because that's a retaliation. He's doing it to retaliate against you because he didn't like you filming him before.
Well, I believe this whole thing's organized retaliation.
Uh-huh.
This is a fairly small community.
What's the first letter of his first name? Do you know the first letter of his first name? Because I got people looking these people up.
I didn't even see his badge. I only got their names from word of mouth.
Okay.
When I asked for him, I couldn't visibly see him while I was filming. It's too dark.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to get your public information request done today, and today's Saturday, so I'll have it done by tomorrow night. And then we're going to file that public information request on Monday. So everybody needs to check back in, and I want to be with you when you go in there. Do you have another phone? Do you have a backup phone?
No, but I intend to buy one.
Well, if you can get a backup phone, then I can be on the phone with you when you go. And there's a lot of good people in this room who are going to, I'm sure you're going to get a few cash apps come in. Everybody's, saving money for Christmas, so I understand. But some people will send you a cash app that I did put in the description, and his Venmo or his PayPal is the exact same thing. Press with Rancor, Rancor. So make sure everybody, if you got the extra $5 or $10, just shoot it over to him, because he just got out of jail and had to put up $1,500 to get out. And all he was doing was standing up for your rights and mine, and making sure that the people in the car who were attacked by men with guns weren't murdered during the heist of stealing their money, which is exactly what cops do all over our country. If there's no victim, there's no crime. And if there's a victimless infraction, then the cops should deal with that and be their brother's keeper and correct them verbally and let them go. Instead, it's a heist, and they're ripping us off. They're ripping you off. They're ripping me off. They're ripping off Rancor. They're ripping off every single person in this room. So we just can't put up with it. We can't put up with it. We're fighting back. And listen, over the next 3 or 4 months, when you guys see what I'm doing, there's some changes coming. There's some changes coming. There are some changes coming. Green Mark, welcome to the room. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully that we all grow and learn, and hopefully we can all become better people. And I'm working on becoming the best version of myself. I'll tell you that. I've made some changes. You guys can see. You could visually see and hear that I've made some changes this week, because we've got to focus. I've only got so many minutes left in my life, and we got to get some things done. Appreciate you. So, Rancor, is there anything else you want to add to this conversation?
No. For anybody who donates, thank you. Any donation would be appreciated.
Well, just so you guys know, let me interrupt you real quick, Rancor. Let me interrupt you. This man did not have his Cash App or his Venmo on his profile.
I just made him today.
This man did not have. He went out and he audits cops. He's never had a pay app on his YouTube profile. I told him today, I need you to get your Venmo and your Cash App on your profile. He had to create his what is it, PayPal and Cash App. He had to create them today to get them up there. So, I mean,
I still don't have them up there yet.
You still don't have them posted on your YouTube?
No, I was working on that right before this started. So,
this guy's been out. He's got a lot of videos. Go watch his videos, and he's never put a pay app. And how much money are you making from YouTube for all these people who are talking trash about you? How much money have you made? What's your monthly income from YouTube?
Monthly, nothing. Last 4 months, I've made about $150 in ad revenue. I haven't collected on it yet, though. I have to put information on Google Pay or whatever it is.
Wow. So this guy made, in the past 4 months, going out, risking his life, auditing to try to protect the people in the car, he's made $150 in 4 months. He's never had his PayPal or his Cash App up on his YouTube page, and he still doesn't. His PayPal is at Press with Rancor, and then his Cash App is the $, and then Press with Rancor. If you guys are so inclined, pull your phone out.
About the money, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth the risk.
So it's not about money. It's not about fame. Why are you doing it?
I feel it's the right thing to do, and I believe that those who can should.
This guy's a
I've
mensch.
had a lot of people comment on my channel about how they couldn't do what I do, or are amazed that you stand up for yourself, because most people have too much to lose. They see somebody stopped on the side of the road and they say, better them than me.
Yeah.
So that's why I do it. Somebody's got to start making a change.
I don't think I've had someone quite this noble on this channel. I don't think, between me and Christy and Deborah, Kent Freeman, I don't think I've met anybody quite as noble as this man. I don't think I've met anybody quite. Someone block Bob and just permanently block him from my page. He'll just create another profile, but that's fine. I don't need to hear his shit. It's just incredible. Bob, how many people have you helped this month, this year? How many people have you assisted in any way, shape, or form? Who have you done? What have you done for anybody, dude? So it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. So you guys, this is a noble man. He puts his life on the line to go out there. And what I really want to do is I want to tap my contacts and my resources to find him representation up there in Delta County, Michigan. Because money's good and he definitely needs some money. He just put $1,500 out right before Christmas to get out of the dungeon. But we need to get him a representative to represent him in court. And also, we need to start looking at a federal civil rights lawsuit, because the judge has no right to tell him he can't film cops. They tried the same nonsense with me in Ironton and then attempted to revoke my bond. They were going to put me in a dungeon for peacefully protesting on a bond violation. All right, Rancor. All right, buddy. All right, Rancor. If that's it, buddy, I'll let you go and I'll stay on the line for a little while longer. All right.
Thank you again.
No, anytime, brother. Anytime. And by the way, your video that I put up, I'll send that back over to you on WeTransfer. You can put it up on your channel so that people can have it. I just edited it for him and I wanted to get it up as quickly as we could. We've been working on this for 3 days. So I just wanted to make sure that we blurred your face because he wants to remain anonymous. He doesn't want people to know who he is. He's not looking for any glory, fame, or financial gain from this. None. Literally none. I don't think I've ever met an auditor quite like this man. So if you guys would please, a lot of great love coming through for you right now, Press with Rancor. I'm seeing a lot of people who are saying, God bless you. You're an amazing man. You're an amazing person. Thank you for your service. I'm seeing it just, I'm seeing it all over the place. So listen, Press, thanks for your time today. I'll let you go. And you and I will talk later tonight, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, Rancor. Later, buddy.
Goodbye, everyone.
There it is, guys. There it is. He just put his Cash App together today when I said to him, what's your Cash App? And he said, I don't have one. He doesn't have one. And he goes out and audits cops. He doesn't have a Cash App. He doesn't have a PayPal on his YouTube channel. He has made $150 in YouTube ad revenue in 4 days, in 4 months. This man, he literally goes and films cops because it's the right thing to do. You don't hear his voice or see his image on the video because he wants you to get an honest depiction of what the cops are doing on the street, and he doesn't want to in any way taint your perception or change your perception. I'm talking, whoa! I do. I want to change your perception. Cops, most of the cops in America are scum. I'm meeting some nice ones here and there, but for the most part, from my audit videos, you can see they're authoritarian. They're bad. Most of them are bad. And they've bought into the groupthink of officer safety first. So someone can drop the video and the link of Press with Rancor. You guys, you haven't heard from me live because I have something going on right now. You guys are going to see in the next week or so, the videos will start coming out of the history lessons, which matches up with the board game that I've created. So I'm extraordinarily busy. And, you know, to Press out there, Press, God bless you, brother. God bless you, man. God bless you. You're an amazing person. And just for my people, if I didn't have my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal up on my profile, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't have made it. There's several people in here. I'm not going to list them, but there's several people in here, in this chat right here, who have kept me alive. Literally, because my YouTube money has been diminished to under $2,000 a month. It's at $1,600. And my channel, all my videos, people, you know, I have less business. If it wasn't for my supporters, $5, $10, $20, and some of those are big supporters, I wouldn't be here. And this man doesn't have his, he doesn't have his Cash App on his own profile. He doesn't have his PayPal on his profile. Think about that for a minute. He is so selfless that he doesn't want your money for doing the right thing. Imagine how much he's struggling right now. Just put out $1,500 to get out of the dungeon. Imagine how badly he is struggling right this second. He probably has to make a decision as to whether to pay his phone bill or his electric bill. That's probably where he is right now because he's not rich. So you know, I can feel the tears. I can feel it in my face. I can feel the welling up of emotion inside of me because Rancor and I have been talking for the past 4 days since he first sent me an email, but it's like, I didn't know he told me he had a PayPal, and I didn't realize though that he had created it today. I didn't realize that he had no Cash App at all. So if you want to give back a little bit, give back to Rancor. Give back a little bit to Rancor. Just a little. I mean, just $10, $5, $1. Hey man, I saw your story. I appreciate what you do. You know, a lot of times people will send me $1 and they put a little blurb there and they say, Chille, thank you so much for what you're doing. And that $1 with that little blurb, it goes so far inside of my soul. It goes so far. So if you guys want to, if you don't have a lot of money and you're strapped right now and it's Christmas, you do have $1. Send them $1. I'll send you back your $1. Or I'll give you a free ebook or a free poster, free digital poster. Anybody who donates to this gentleman, any amount, $1, $10, $100, whatever you donate, you send me an email and I'll send you a free ebook and a free digital poster. I sell them for $25. That's how I make a living. Doesn't matter. You send him $1, you put a nice little blurb on there, I'll send you a free digital poster and a free digital ebook. And it's going to take me time to sit there and click, and then you got to get permission, and then I got to click again and click again. I'm putting my time, my energy, and my finances behind what I believe in. And I believe in this man. I watched his videos before I called him. He's a good man. He's a good man. V Boyer's in the room. Good to see everybody. Mikey, how you doing? Tree, it's nice to see everybody. Cope Dog, Scrubzilla. Fair lady. Good to see you, fair lady. So good to see you. Nice to see everybody. Mikey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you, everybody, for coming in the room. Hit some names on here. V Boyer. Good to see you, V Boyer. I saw your name come up. Philly, good to see you. Good to see you. What's going on, Poquito? How you doing? His Cash App is Cash App Press with Rancor. Remember, make sure you put that blurb in. If you're going to just send him $1, that's great, but put a little blurb in that you support him and you believe in him. Put a little blurb in that you appreciate his service. Put a little blurb in that you heard his story and you can empathize with him. Put a little blurb in that you know he doesn't have his Cash App or his PayPal on his profile. Put a little blurb that you thank him for his service because he actually is providing a service with no benefit to him. He just went to a dungeon. He just went to a dungeon. He just went to a dungeon. Oh man, I better slow down. It's a dollar sign and then press with Rancor, R-A-N-C-O-R. Can someone pop it? It's also in the description of this video. If you would please, Cope Dog, Scrub, will you guys put his Cash App in here? I'm gonna stay here till I get 50 people who told me they sent in $1. Anybody who sent in $1, you contact me and I'll give you my free digital ebook and my free digital poster. You can print out the poster, don't print out the ebook, but I'll give you both. Oh, is Frickin' Media here? I didn't see him in here, but good to see you, Frickin', if you're here. Smile Kyle, good to see you. Thank you, Raging, good to see you, good to see you. Nice to see everybody. I want everybody to donate $1. I want at least $1. I want the 250 people in this room to donate $1. $1. There's his Cash App right there, Press with Rancor. I believe that's also his PayPal with the @ sign. Scrubzilla just put it in there. SWE Observer, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, my brother. So if you guys would please, I want everybody to donate at least $1 and to leave him a blurb. Leave him a blurb because that's what makes me feel so good. You have no idea. I've got big supporters who send me hundreds, $500, $1,000 sometimes. I have big supporters who donate money to me. I can't say thank you enough. I couldn't imagine, you know, having to put $1,500 out and then having no backing. This man is walking into situations with dangerous pigs and he has no backing. He has nobody financially backing him. He's not making any money from YouTube. He doesn't even have a way to give him any money through his pay apps because they're not listed on his YouTube page. So that is just, I'm getting worked up, you guys. I got to calm down. My blood pressure's dropped significantly, but I've got to make sure I keep myself in check. My hand's starting to shake. God dang it. Hold on. I'd like everybody to donate at least $1. I'd like everybody to donate $1 and I'll give you a $50 value for that. I'll give you my free ebook and I'll give you my free digital poster. If you donate $1, I don't need any proof. I don't need your proof. I'll just send it to you. So I want everybody here to donate $1 to my friend Press with Rancor. It's Press with Rancor is at $ Press with Rancor. And I would like, if you would please leave him a real comment. Leave him a real comment. And if you would please let him know that you support him and that you appreciate what he does. That would be great. That would be great. As a matter of fact, I'm not rich, but people donate to me. And so I'm going to donate $25 right now to my friend Press with Rancor. Oh, you got to put the $ on there on Cash App, everybody. So put the $. I'm going to send him 25 bucks right now. And then I'm going to head over to Lawz to get the things I got to get right now. And by the way, for the folks who've been, Vincent, God bless you, sir. I will send that right over to him. I'll send that over to him. So for the people who've been supporting me, and there's a few people who have been backing me up, today's the day we do the paint. Today I paint the studio. So there it is, Press with Rancor. There it is. I really appreciate your service. Period. Thank you. Okay, so here's my $25 contribution heading over there to him. So there it is. I just put in, let's see it, make sure it goes through. There it is. There's $25 to Press with Rancor. There it is right there. There it is. Okay, so if you guys would please, Charlie, what's up? People are looking for you. People are looking for you. People are looking for you. People are looking for you, Charlie. People are looking for you. People are looking for you, Charlie. Okay, so how many people have put in $1? I want to raise this guy some money. I want to raise him some money. He's so selfless that it put me in a different state of mind, to be honest with you. It changed my perspective a little bit. So, Russell, let me know how much you've donated. Can you let me know? Can you send me a picture of your Cash App or your PayPal where you sent him in some money? There it is, Floyd. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So I got his Cash App in the description. It's a $ press with Rancor. And then the PayPal is an @ press with Rancor, I believe. And let's make sure that we solidify that so that we know what that is. But if you guys didn't hear his story, just a selfless guy who has gone out of his way to be a mensch for people. Got it. You guys remember any of the Cash App, any of the super chats, I can only give half because there's Press right there, you guys. There is Press right there. Good to see you, Press. Press with Rancor is right there. So I'll give him half of that super chat, 100%, no problem. So thank you. God bless you. Greg put in a $25 PayPal. Make sure everybody puts in at least $1 if you can. I know a lot of people are hurting and low on funds right now. If you could please donate just $1, just $1 if you're low on funds, and that would mean a lot. It would go a long way because he just got out of jail and had to spend $1,500 to get out of jail. You're not blocked, Green Mark. I can see your comments, dude. No one's blocked Green Mark, and please don't block him. I want to give everybody an opportunity. Scrubzilla, you're a great man. And just so you guys know, when I was in Denver and I was going through absolute hell, my friend Scrubzilla reached out to me and we talked on the phone for 20 minutes. Fair Lady just threw in some more money for you, Rancor. So just so you guys know, all the super chat money here, every penny of it, well, half of it is going to go to Rancor. I know. Don't block him. Don't block him. Don't block him. You know, I want to give everybody a chance. So I don't want to, you know, I don't think that hatred has a place in anybody's heart for very long unless they're just a miserable, hateful person forever. Most people, once they go down the hate lane, they can come back from that once they realize they were caught up in mob mentality. If anybody hasn't seen Darren Brown's video, Darren Brown on anonymous mobs, it's really worth getting into. It's really worth looking into. It's really worth. And then just a small caveat. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And then a small caveat, you guys. Let me just show you. And I wasn't going to say anything out loud, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to say something anyway. Just time out that bot, you guys. Don't block the bot. Don't block bots. Oh, Mikey, don't block them. Time them out. That's a bot. So take him out of timeout, Mikey, and just take him out of blocking and time him out. Don't block bots. It just creates more. And that's a bot. That's that garbage is right there. Okay, let me just show you guys something real quick so you can see it. Let me just show you guys. Oh, God bless you, Scrub. Hey, and by the way, any of my moderators who don't have my ebook or my digital poster or any of the commissions, all of my moderators, you guys should have everything that I sell digitally. Every one of you guys should have it. Mikey, Greg, anybody who doesn't have my products, who's a friend of mine, let me know and I will send it to you for free. So any of my people who don't have my digital poster, my digital ebook, and my digital trifold, make sure you reach out to me, any of my moderators or any of my friends, and I'll give it to you for free. Anybody who donated anything to Press with Rancor, make sure you reach out to me. I'll give you my digital ebook and my digital poster for free. So make sure you guys reach out if you donated, because I want to make sure that I try to put my money where my mouth is and give back. Give back to people. A lot of people. God bless you. God bless you, Colin. God bless you. Okay, Colin, you sent me some money? Okay. Hey, whatever you got, man, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Whatever you did. So let me just show you guys. Here it is right there. Everybody check this out. That says to Google. That is to Google right there. That is to YouTube. Let me just double check on this real fast here. Let me just pause this right here. Okay, you guys. So today I sued YouTube. There it is right there. There it is. I just sued YouTube today. That's in the outgoing mailbox. So YouTube has officially been sued. We sued them today. So that went in the mail today. There it is. So look, and I don't want to go off on a tangent on this. I'll save it for later. But I sued YouTube today because of copyright infringement. In 1976, when the Fair Use Doctrine was created, the year 1975, the Academy Award-winning movie was called The Godfather. And in 1976, after fair usage was determined, the Fair Usage Doctrine, do you think that people took little clips of The Godfather and then showed reaction videos and it was perfectly fine? No. Do you think that there was a way to build your brand using The Godfather in 1976? Or would they have shut you down and the FBI raided you and arrested you? It would have been the second. Was there a way to put your pay apps or become monetized through YouTube by showing The Godfather in 1976 on your channel? No. So fair usage is completely outdated. If you can build your brand by stealing my videos so people will watch your channel, that's not fair use. So I sued YouTube today. The package was sent today. So all the folks who filed counter copyright claims, call your lawyer. Call your lawyer. You're going to court. I got your name and I got your address. You are going to court. So it's just that simple. I'm not going to allow people to profit off of my company, off of my name. I've also trademarked my likeness and my name. So pretty soon, if you have my picture on your profile, that'll change. So anyway, all right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. Make sure you guys, if everybody reach out, donate to Press with Rancor. Please, if you would, please, Citizens Broadcast Cooperative, good to see you. If you would, please. Yep, not anymore, though. That's going to change. That'll change this week because now we've officially sued YouTube. So if you would, please, make sure you guys donate to Press with Rancor. Donate to Press with Rancor, even $1. I'll send you what I sell for free, digitally. So, okay. I really appreciate you guys' time. I've been on here for over an hour. Press, God bless you, dude. Thank you, Press. Thank you for your service, dude. You're a true mensch. You're a true mensch. It's just incredible. There it is right there. Zen just put it in there. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.